Gonna keep that bud. Rubber side down.
Really pretty having the poppies down the sides of the road there. Nice little bit of colour. Awesome. So just on the other side of those trees up ahead there is Stonehenge. So we're on the A303 at the moment, stocking the traffic. We're doing quite well filtering, but in a second we're going to hop onto a little green lane and ride past it. We don't get very close to it unfortunately, but it will still be nice to get off the beaten path. Certainly be nice to get out of this traffic jam. Even on a grey day it's still a very popular tourist attraction. I really should go there at some point and do a proper visit. It's one of the English heritage sites, so I can actually go and see it sort of free because my subscription covers visits to it. It's kind of cool. It is kind of cool. Well, that's an arse. The green lane that we were going to go on that runs past Stonehenge is got a TRO on it, so we can't go down it. Oh, that's a shame. Yeah, it was the only green lane we were going to do today, but it is kind of lunchtime. I'm quite peckish, so we're going to go off and find some food instead. I like food. Right, well, we've ditched Big Pezza and Curious Goose. They're going the slow way to Sammy Miller Museum. We're going the quick way on the big bikes, and yeah, we'll meet them there. If we get there in time, which was the whole point of us splitting up, then we might well take a little look around before it closes. But yeah, if we'd gone with them, then there was a chance that we weren't going to get there in time. So yeah, I mean, I'm not sure whether I want to go in or not, but we'll see how it goes. As you can see, the weather's turned a little bit. It's a bit grim now. It's quite chilly compared to how it was. I mean, it's not cold, but just compared to how it was earlier this morning and yesterday, god blimey, that was El Scorchio. So we just stopped at the Chopper Cafe, I think that's what it's called, I might be wrong. But yeah, it was quite a good little grease and spoon. That I only had a sandwich just because we're having fish and chips this evening. I wanted to save room in my belly for that. But yeah, there was a bike rally going on by the local MCC, so yeah, it was kind of cool to see all the custom bikes and stuff. Not that we saw many of them because it was all in a field, so we could only see the ones that were outside of the field. Gonna catch the Pez, gonna catch the Pez. And we've caught up with them. We've caught up with the Pez. And the Curious Goose. And we caught up with them. We caught up with the Pez and the Curious Goose. Ha ha! See you later, losers! Oops, 30. Alright, so we're at the Sammy Miller Museum. Let's see what this is all about then, eh? Let's see what this is all about. It's a llama! Okay, so we didn't actually do the museum, we just went to the cafe. Yeah, I'm just too knackered to be honest. We might do the museum tomorrow, might not, don't know. It doesn't look like it's worth doing. I didn't think I'd appreciate it properly today because I've just got no energy left. That's what happens when you burn the candle at both ends, I guess, isn't it? Especially if you do it too much and make yourself sick. These things look silly, but he's kind of cute in black there.
Give me your keys. That would be the most least intimidating weapon I could possibly produce.
Just about. It is a bit tall for me. I'm waiting for the low seat to come out.
Yeah, they don't do lowering kit or anything.
Nothing yet, no. I've just got to grow legs. Oh. So is it you, me and Goose, is it?
Yeah.
It does look like a museum worth having a look at, so maybe we will come back tomorrow and have a look at it, I don't know. yeah, I think it's just been a bit too much of a long day for me today, so I wouldn't have appreciated the museum for what it was properly, so I think it's the right call to not go there today. It was good to have some cake though, I really needed that. I was getting a bit of a nodding dog syndrome on the ride back. Yeah, just exhausted. So it'll be an evening around the fire tonight. We're going to be getting some fish and chips later. Pez and Phil have scooted off to grab some ice so we can chill what beers we've got left, and then when we go and get some fish and chips we'll grab some more beers and some firewood, and hopefully have a little bit of a campfire tonight, which will be lovely, especially if it's raining, because it stops it being quite so miserable, doesn't it, if you've got some fire. Although my energy levels have been a bit off today with me partying a bit hard last night, it's been a brilliant day. It's been great getting out on the bike for so many hours and just cruising around the back lanes around here and enjoying the scenery and just hanging out with mates. It's been brilliant. It's a shame that the green lane was closed, but I think that's to stop all the wizards and pagans and all that sort of stuff because of the summer solstice or something or other. I don't know. But yeah, it's a shame that's closed up. Then we couldn't get a closer look at Stonehenge, but we can do that again another day, and that's fine. It's fine. So we had some fish and chips earlier on, which were really tasty. Yeah, proper yummy. Chris said they were good, and I should have believed him. They were amazing, really good. Threw most of my chips away because there was way too many in the bag as usual. But yeah, that was really good. We've got a little fire going. It's blowing a hoolie though. It's really windy. Yeah, I imagine there's some tents that are probably going to fall over at some point today. Hopefully none of ours. Goose's tent is the most wobbly, although Phil's tent has got a broken bar, but yeah, I think we're alright because we are a little bit shaded here, but everyone else's stuff keeps blowing at us, which is annoying. But yeah, we've got a fire, we've got some beers, and we've got full bellies. What more could you want? It's been an awesome day. Sweet. Right, well, Pez has already gone. He's buggered off trying to get a head start on everything, and we are all going back our own way. But it's been an absolute blinder of a weekend. So it's a goodbye from Phil, it's a goodbye from Goose, and it's a goodbye from Chris. Oh, nipply. But yeah, blinder, awesome stuff. Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Blinders! Well, what an awesome weekend that was. Okay, so we didn't get to do the green lane by Stonehenge, and it did dribble down with rain a little bit, which was I wouldn't say it was miserable, but it would have been nice if it had been like the day before for the whole weekend. But we had an awesome ride yesterday. Quite a night last night. Yeah, and we needed it. I think it was 2:30 when we went to bed on the Friday night. So yeah, it was a bit subdued on the Saturday ride. But yeah, it's a really nice campsite, this. The facilities are a little bit of a leg stretch away, but actually it's not really a problem because the facilities are so good, so when you get to them you're not sort of stuck queuing up for your turn to sit down, so to speak. Got Phil sort of behind me, but like I say, we're all kind of finding our own way backs, but I guess a lot of our own way back will be the same way, because we're roughly in the same part of the world to start with, at least anyway, just to get around Lymington. All the water's here. I've once again done the sensible thing and completely forgotten to take a hay fever tablet, so riding with my visor open right now is really the best idea. I might learn my lessons one day, I might. To be honest, my visor's filthy. I'll be cleaning that at my next garage stop, I think, once I find myself some tissue and a tap. But yeah, next up is the ABR. Oh yeah. Well, I think this video is probably going to be quite long enough, so I don't really see the point in dragging you back, even if I do have a nice way home. Yeah, save that for another day maybe. But thank you so much for joining me if you've made it this far. If you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button. If you like the video, give it a little thumbs up. And if you didn't, you can always give it a little thumbs down. We don't mind at all. It's all cool in the school. But please drop in a comment if you've been down this way, if you know of better campsites this way. We never made it to the museum either, but that could be a visit for the future for me. Could do that as a solo thing maybe. It's easier to film when you're by yourself, isn't it? Anyhow's, right, you ride safe, take care, and we shall catch you all in the next one. Bye bye for now.
Keep that bar. Rubber side down. Yeah, you know, you gotta keep that bar. Rubber side down.